hydraulics in the second, run it in the third. The price on a new machine like this these days is probably about $225,000. This machine has 10,139 hours on it, but it's in very good shape. I've seen machines with 2,000 hours that are in a lot worse shape than this one. As far as manufacturers go, Komatsu's #1 in the world of heavy construction mining equipment when it comes to excavators. They dominate the market. 65% of all excavators sold are Komatsu excavators, and that's not because they're cheap. They're one of the most expensive machines you can buy, but even at that, they sell more excavators than all of the other manufacturers put together, including Cat. The weight of this machine is 54,120 pounds. The widest point is actually this track right here at 11 foot 1 inch. This got wider than standard pads. The highest point is when this machine is in transport profile, it's 10 foot 1 inches to the top of that boom. Transport profile from the front all the way to the back is 33 feet. Comparable machines are like a Cat 322 or other 22 metric ton machines. As far as the history of this unit goes, like most of the machines we purchase, it's an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. We're 300 miles from the ocean, and it doesn't get very cold, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. These machines are just used for dirt mainly. This machine comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best out there. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with the machines that we've purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it first, and then I inspect it before I write a check for it. As far as options go, as you can see, this machine has got our auxiliary hydraulics. And it's got some like rotational circuitry there. So it'll run a grapple or a shear or whatever. It's got banner guards here in the front, or just a guard for the... It's got a Lincoln quick loop system, which is pretty good. That's why the pins and the bushings on this machine are pretty tight. Okay, this is the battery box here. This is the engine up here. This machine is powered with a Komatsu AA6D102E-2 engine. This machine has got a 105-gallon fuel tank, which is a pretty big fuel tank for this size machine. So it'll run 16 to 20 hours on a single tank of fuel. There's the top of the cab and the boom. So all the fluid levels are where they should be. This machine is sound. This undercarriage here is about 95%. It was completely redone. Got new idlers, new sprockets. The equipment manager told me it was completely redone. I mean, the shoes are not. The shoes are the same, but the lengths, the carrier rollers, the bottom rollers, the front idlers, the sprockets, they were all redone. There's no leaks on these final drives. They counter rotate easily. All of the hydraulics are strong on this machine. There are no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and bushings are really tight for this machine. There's no deflection at all in the turntable or the articulation joint over here. The cutting edge, as you can see, or the teeth rather, are about 75%. This bucket is a 4-foot bucket. It's probably about 1.5 yards. It's 48 inches wide. The maximum dig depth for this machine is 22 feet. The maximum reach at ground level is 32 feet. The maximum dig height is also 32 feet. The lifting capacity of this machine is 25,000 pounds, 15 foot out at ground level. We've got a grapple over here. This machine comes with a grapple. It's a mechanical stiff arm grapple. It's 5 foot tall and it's 44 foot 2 inches wide. These tines are 9 inches wide. It's a 3/2 grapple. It's a mechanical grapple. One of the other things on this machine is the drawbar pull on this machine, which is defined as the amount of weight that a machine can push or pull in addition to its own weight, is for this machine it's 45,000 pounds. We're going to run it in the next clip. Okay, so this is the inside of the cab here. This monitor is actually a self-diagnosing monitor. It monitors the whole electronic as far as engine and hydraulic systems on the machine. It's all self-contained. Here's a, I want to say this is a 12-volt outlet, but I'm not absolutely positive on that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn this. There's no error codes or anything like that on this. You've got 3 speed settings for the for your track speed. You've got different, this is a breaker mode. This is lifting operation, which gives priority to your boom cylinders. This is the economy mode to save fuel. And A is kind of a general mode, just an active mode. Ashtray there. Heater here. This is your radio. Got a operations manual. We got a parts book for it also. Those go with the machine.